So today we're talking about, we're going on to part 4 of soul communication, and we're talking about soul language and how to translate soul language. And it is such a blessing. It is such a gift to be able to speak your light language, your soul language, and then being able to translate it. When I do my soul language, I'm just walking, doing soul language. I do it when I do the healer's prep before we come onto the group, and my body's moving and stretching and clearing and doing, bringing in light and moving light. And I don't translate it very often. But I get snippets anyway. I just get snippets, so it's nice. But since we're doing this class today, I think I'm gonna spend some more time translating, because it is such a gift being given to us to share. And soul language is connecting with higher levels of consciousness, of beings, and they can be, it's the soul world. It's higher levels of existence. So you can connect with your guides, your teachers, your ancestors. I mean, Lisa's doing it with the pets and our consciousness of where it sits quietly, but where all the wisdom is that we can just tap into with our intention. And so soul language is, we're setting our intention to receive answers or guidance from higher levels of beingness, connecting to it, bringing it in and translating it so we can be of service. And whether that service is just for us or for others, we're all one. So as you do it for yourself and you do it more and more, then you'll be actively more into this journey of service. And the more you serve for yourself or others, the more you practice soul communication, the more clear your communication will come through, the messages. You'll have more clarity. And it's just like any new tool. You have to practice it with your tool in order to shift into that frequency, that vibration of tuning into those messages, your soul language. And when you do soul language, it's always, I shouldn't say always, but it's super helpful to have a specific question in mind. If you go in with a question, then you can ask your question, do your soul language. While you do your soul language, you can record it, a snippet, 1 minute. And then you play it back and listen to the answer. Or you listen to what your answer is going to come to you from your mind. That's the process. And we're going to do some downloads of making that easier. But just know, like Lisa was sharing earlier, when she's talking about connecting with pets and their guides, and then the people that are responsible for the pets, she's understanding more and more it's all love, joy, and easy. And she's getting the humor behind the soul world talking to her and saying, oh, you can do it, laughing that she hesitates. It's the same thing with translating soul language. You think, oh, we're not going to get an answer, or was that the right answer? Am I really hearing that? What is it? My mind giving me the answer? Of course it's your mind. Of course it's your consciousness. And we're all one. So whether you hear it in your voice or you feel the presence of others, it is the answer. It's the right answer. I will say that you can, and I do this, ask for accuracy. If you get an answer and you feel like it's a little too left field or too ego-based, ego meaning anything that isn't clearly just supportive, loving, compassionate, teaching us forgiveness of ourselves. If it's anything other than love, forgiveness, compassion, and light, it's ego. Oh, this person, they need to do this and this. They made some mistakes. That's karma. They need to fix it. That's belief systems. That's our ego's mind. And that's so cool too that we're getting those messages, because then we know what to heal within ourselves. We need to let go of our ego. And we can say, our inner child is acting up and feeling a little fearful because they see that stuff in themselves. So they start projecting a little bit. And everything that is brought to us is an opportunity for us to see what we're pulling into our field to heal. It's exactly what we need because it's stuff within us too. I know, that whatever we are experiencing, we are part of it. It is attracted to us for a reason. We might not know. It could be old stuff. It could be anything. This lifetime, last time, other realms, dimensions, who knows? But whatever it is, it's for us to heal in ourselves and them. So the ego is a beautiful thing. I love it. It lets me know exactly where I'm at. Everything that's given to us is here to support us on our journey. The good, the bad, and the ugly. It's all about cleaning it, and getting to zero. That's the goal. And I'm having more and deeper understandings of getting to zero, getting to a place that I'm not in my way of my mind thinking. If I start thinking and wondering and have some fear about, like, whether it's an investment or what I'm going to make for dinner, do your Ho'oponopono, do soul language. Some examples for soul language. What is the wisdom that I can have today to help me to be present today? Can I please have some guidance on how to feel more self-assured? Mind you, your questions are you helping yourself and asking for help from the guides. Don't ever hesitate to ask for help, but know that everything is within you. Those guides, their help is the help with your higher self coming through and helping yourself. So some other questions. Help me see the lesson in this. Help me let go of this fear I have about this. Help me to find the forgiveness in myself for what I'm feeling triggered towards this person or this event. That's a big one. I use it constantly with Ho'oponopono. Whatever it is in me that's making me triggered towards this event, I forgive myself and I let it go. And then I do Ho'oponopono. I love you, I love you. You can bring in your soul song, your language. Let me tell you, soul song, soul language, when you have a question and you bring in that language, it heightens your energy vibration and removes the blockages because you've invited in source and your higher self to clean it up and give you guidance. Sometimes you'll ask a question and you will receive nothing. Emptiness. Ah, what a beautiful answer. Ah, emptiness. Thank you. Being present, accepting everything as it is. Give gratitude. No matter what the answer is, always give gratitude afterwards. So you ask a question, you ask it directly to a guide. It's nice when you call in the troops. If you are developing, and if you want to develop a relationship with the medicine Buddha, with Guan Yin for compassion, with Christ, forgiveness. I have these different beings that I think of different things for. Buddha for full presence and forgiveness, the all-encompassing one. Your ancestors, your spiritual mother and father, source, the divine. it's really wonderful when you start, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Michael, like connect with the being. When you start tuning into that consciousness regularly, it's helpful because it's a vibration that you're matching. That's all. So it's just a suggestion. And it's so beautiful. So when you connect with this guide and it's regular, so you would say, and when you connect with your guide, you always say hello. That's how you open the portal. Dear beloved Guan Yin, I love you. I have a question. How can you help me have more compassion for myself today in all things? Thank you. And then you go into your soul language or your soul song. Hi, hi, la kakomonia, hey, oh. And you do your language, you do your song, you just feel into it. Record, hit record before you start. Sorry, back up. Do. Hit record, do your soul language, do your soul song for 1 minute. Just, 10 seconds. Stop. Play it with an open heart and mind to receive the message. And let whatever comes, comes. For me, it's easier to write instead of sitting there waiting for a translation to go to my mind. Lots of people can do that. If you can do it, fantastic. I start writing and I write a letter to myself. Dear beloved Tisha, because that's how I know Guan Yin talks to me, all my beings. Dear beloved Tisha, thank you for asking this question. You can feel more compassion today by, and the pen just keeps going, just keeps going. You got to start the flow. Got to start the flow. And even if it's just your mind, you can say, dear beloved Tisha, thank you for asking this question. Oh, I can feel that. Guan Yin is so present right now. So you can just, and speak the answer out loud. This is key. Speak the answer out loud. It is developing your ability to translate. So after you write it, read it out loud. There's power in that. It's like bringing it into existence. And so that's super important. Whatever your answer is, if it's emptiness and you give gratitude for your answer after you've received it. And if you want more understanding or clarification around the answer that you received, ask for that. Dear Guan Yin, can I please have understanding around the emptiness? What is the deeper lesson to the emptiness? Thank you. Hey, la, 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 la. Record. Hey, la, 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 la. Go back, listen, write, listen, give gratitude. And as you do this, you will notice your soul language, your soul song changing. When you're new, you might get a word. That's perfect. It's wonderful. You might get a sentence. That's wonderful. It's perfect. You might get an image. You might receive a profound healing. Whatever you receive is perfect. Give gratitude. Speak it out loud, whatever it is that you're receiving. If you receive an image or a download or a healing, say it out loud. I am so grateful that I've received this healing of love and support, and some fears have fallen away from me. I feel more present in my light body. I feel more of acceptance of all. I feel more love for all that is. You might just ask to feel more love, as our dear friend Steve goes into his every morning, his sun meditation. Allow me to feel more love, to be more love, to give more love. What does that look like in my day today? And you'll have some guidance. Maybe you just ask your soul song to bless you as you take a walk around the farm, around the street, while you're driving. My soul song is very close and personal to my mouth all the time. Comes out all the time. And I'm going to start asking for translation because it just comes and it is, and it's beautiful. And I always feel good and I feel healed. But yes, I'm going to start asking for that wisdom that's being downloaded. What a gift. And you won't always be able to translate. You're not going to always be in a position to record and write. That's okay. Maybe we'll all get so good that we will. If we're practicing all the time, we can just the translation will be coming as we're doing it, right? I mean, that's the ultimate goal. So our message centers, our heart chakra area, our heart center is where the message comes into. It comes in, it's like a port, it comes in and then it goes up into our mind. And our mind is what translates for it to come out our mouths. So what I'd like to do is to do what I would like to do is request a healing, a download for our message centers and our minds to receive the soul, to receive the message and to send it to our mind with clarity so that we can translate it. It's very nice to have intention. Always have intention setting. So when we have our intention for our message center and give it a job that it needs to do, it's so happy. And to give our mind a job to do, it's happy. And they work together. So I'm just going to walk us through communicating with our message center, bringing in the light, letting go of any cords or ties or attachments, just healing that space so that we can step into our oneness with source and creation. And then we will we'll practice doing some soul songs, some soul language. And I think a really easy apparatus, an instrument, is our phone. And what I do, you might have a recording on your phone. What I have is voice texting. So I can text myself. I could put my name in, like I'm sending myself a text, and hold down the record button and voice text. I have an audio version, I can do both. I can record my voice and then they'll get it as a voice text, or I can hold it down and record words. So hopefully your phone has one or the other. So yeah, I can click the audio button, record my soul song, and then listen. So let's do it. A time like the present. Does anybody have any questions before we start? And if you do, please hit your hand raised because I won't see you. Okay. Okay, so let's yeah, feel free to you can turn off your video if you'd like, because we're going to do a meditation and then you're going to do your soul song, and it's up to you. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a moment to ground to Mother Earth and do a forgiveness practice, and then we will connect with our message centers. So go ahead and sit comfortably in your chair. Have your feet flat on the floor or sit lotus, half lotus. You don't want your arms crossed, but your hands can be sitting on your lap with your palms up, with your first finger and your pointers together. And I'm going to ask you to take some slow, deep breaths. With each exhale, you're becoming more relaxed. You're letting the thoughts of the day and yesterday go by. Feel the chair supporting you. Breathing in the universal love of light. Letting go of this world. Letting everything go. Feeling that energy moving around your light body. Now imagine a red ball of light at your root chakra where you sit. Let's breathe in light into that root chakra. Breathe in red or white light. Just breathing in, seeing your root chakra expand with love and light. Allowing all attachments or cords falling away that may have attached to you in this lifetime or any other lifetime, realm, or dimension. Breathing in the light. Now imagine a white beam of light going down from your root chakra into the floor as it continues its journey through Earth's crust, down, down as it continues through the bedrock, through the hot lava, as it connects with Gaia, the crystalline core of Mother Earth. Dear Mother Earth, we love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Thank you for all that you do, and please forgive us and our ancestors for hurting or harming you in any way. We love you. Now imagine Mother Earth sending her light up through your pillar of light. So it goes up the hot lava, coming up through all the bedrock of the planet, beaming up your pillar of light, up through the crust into your root chakra. You are now fully grounded to Mother Earth, very rooted and strong like an oak tree. Breathe in that strength, that support, that creativity. Feel your shoulders go back as you're empowered with Mother Earth. I'm going to do a forgiveness practice from us to all of our ancestors, from our ancestors to all souls that have joined us on the call today. All consciousness, all beings that have come and joined us in this call. We love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please forgive us. Please forgive our ancestors. If we have hurt or harmed you, your ancestors, family, or relatives in any way, we are so sorry. We love you. And we forgive you. Let there be love, peace, and harmony between us. Thank you. Now you can repeat after me in your mind's eye. We're going to take a moment to open our message centers. Hello, dear the soul, mind, and body of my message center. I love you honor you, and appreciate you. You have the power to receive messages from the soul world, from higher level consciousness. From our guides, from our ancestors. You have the power to receive these messages and send the translation up to our minds. Do a good job. Thank you. I love you. Hello, dear the soul, mind, and body of my mind, of my third eye, my sixth chakra. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. You have the power to clearly translate the message from the message center. You have the power to receive the message and translate clearly. Thank you. Do a good job. I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. Okay. So now that we have received energy, healing into our message center, our minds, we've connected and done a forgiveness practice. There's so much love and harmony in the air. Beings have come to help us on this journey so that we can evolve our consciousness to be more love and to give more love. So go ahead and repeat after me. Dear my soul language, I love you. Please turn on. Thank you. Now, connect with your guide. Hello, dear so-and-so. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please answer my question. Thank you, I love you. Go ahead and ask your question. Once you've finished asking your question, pick up your recording device and turn it on and let your soul language flow. And I will be here helping your soul language come out. Record for 30 seconds, a minute, whatever you want. Okay, go ahead and stop your recording, your soul language. Give gratitude to your soul language, your soul song. If this is a good time, go ahead and grab a pen and paper or be ready to start to listen to your recording. Before we hit the playback button, just breathe in some love into your message center and know that whatever you receive is perfect. Whether it's just a feeling or a word, you're so grateful to receive. Gratitude is always the key. Okay, go ahead and listen to your soul language as many times as you'd like and write down anything that comes to mind. Once you've received your message, give gratitude. Know that it's perfect and wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you.